Yo, what's up everybody? We are back with another episode of Why You Should Visit. We're on a mission to hit every corner of this crazy planet to show you the spots that'll blow your mind. Today, we're diving headfirst into Prague, a city that feels straight out of the pages of a storybook. We're talking medieval streets, castles on hills, and a vibe that's electric. Doesn't matter if you're a history nerd, a foodie with a hunger for adventure, or just chasing that perfect Instagram shot, Prague's got you covered. So buckle up, because we're about to drop 10 reasons why Prague needs to be on your travel hit list. Alright, let's talk architecture, the kind of stuff that makes you feel like you just stepped into a movie set. Prague nails this. We're talking Gothic spires that seem to touch the clouds, Baroque buildings with details so intricate you could stare for hours, and Renaissance courtyards that whisper stories of the past. I'm serious. Every corner you turn in this city is a photo op. You've got the towering St. Vitus Cathedral dominating the skyline, the pastel-colored houses in Mala Strana looking like they're straight out of a children's book, and then there's the municipal house. I swear the craftsmanship on that building could make a grown man cry. Walking through Prague isn't just sightseeing, it's like stepping back in time, it's an experience, you know? Okay, picture this. You're strolling through Prague and boom, on top of this hill overlooking the entire city is a freaking castle. Not just any castle, we're talking the world's largest ancient castle. This place is massive. We're talking royal palaces dripping in history, gardens that look like they were designed by fairies, and the St. Vitus Cathedral, which I swear is even more impressive up close. You can spend hours getting lost in the castle's maze of corridors, checking out the Golden Lane. This tiny street with houses built right into the castle walls, it's wild. And the views? Don't even get me started. The whole city stretches out before you like a sea of red rooftops. If you don't take a million pictures here, did you even go to Prague? Alright, let's talk about the Charles Bridge. This iconic structure is more than just a way to get from one side of the Vltava River to the other. It's a living, breathing piece of history that has stood the test of time. This isn't just a bridge, it's like the city's main artery, its heartbeat. Every day thousands of people cross it, each adding their own story to its rich tapestry. Built back in the 14th century, this stone giant has seen it all. Kings and queens, revolutions, you name it. Imagine the countless events and changes it has witnessed over the centuries. It's lined with 30 statues of saints, each one more dramatic than the last. These statues aren't just decorations, they tell stories of faith, power, and artistry. It's the kind of place where you want to just wander, soak it all in. Every step you take feels like a journey through time, with each stone whispering secrets of the past. Sunrise here is magical, the light hitting the statues, the river reflecting everything. It's unreal. The early morning tranquility offers a stark contrast to the bustling daytime atmosphere. But honestly, any time of day on Charles Bridge is an experience. Whether it's bathed in the soft glow of dawn, the bright light of midday, or the shadows of dusk, it's always captivating. You've got street musicians serenading the crowds, artists selling their work, and tourists from all over snapping pics. It's a vibrant, ever-changing scene that captures the essence of Prague. And at night? Dude, when the city lights up and the bridge is bathed in this golden glow, it's like you've traveled back in time. The illuminated statues and the shimmering river create a surreal, almost dreamlike atmosphere. Seriously, if there's one place that screams Prague, it's this bridge. It's not just a landmark, it's a symbol of the city's enduring spirit and rich history. So next time you're in Prague, make sure to take a stroll across the Charles Bridge and let it transport you through time. Now you can't go to Prague and not hit up Old Town Square. This iconic location is a must-see for anyone visiting the city. It's like stepping into a living, breathing history book. This place is the heart and soul of the city, a chaotic, beautiful mess of history, culture, and just pure energy. The square is surrounded by stunning historical buildings that tell the story of Prague's rich past. From Gothic to Baroque, the architecture here is simply breathtaking. Seriously, there's always something going on here. Street performers, vendors selling trinkets, musicians, it's a constant buzz. You can spend hours just wandering around, soaking in the atmosphere and discovering new things at every corner. And then you've got the astronomical clock. This medieval marvel is one of the oldest and most elaborate clocks in the world. This thing is insane. It's been ticking since 1410, and every hour, on the hour, it puts on a show. The clock is not just a timepiece, it's a work of art and engineering. I'm talking mechanical figures of the apostles parading around, a skeleton ringing a bell. It's wild. The level of detail and craftsmanship is mind-blowing. And the crowds! People gather from all over just to watch this clock do its thing. It's a spectacle that draws tourists and locals alike. It's like a mini New Year's Eve every hour. The excitement and anticipation build up as the clock approaches the hour mark. Trust me, You haven't experienced Prague until you've felt the energy of Old Town Square. It's a place where history comes alive, and every visit feels like a new adventure. Okay, let's talk budget. Traveling can be expensive, right? But here's the thing about Prague. It's surprisingly affordable. I'm talking world-class experiences without having to empty your wallet. You can find amazing, authentic Czech meals for like $10, sometimes even less. And the beer? Don't even get me started on the beer. It's cheaper than water in some places. Accommodation? You can find cozy hostels for dirt cheap, or if you're feeling fancy, there are plenty of boutique hotels that won't break the bank. And getting around? Easy. Public transport is reliable and super affordable. So yeah, forget Paris, forget London. Prague is where it's at if you want to experience Europe without selling a kidney. History buffs, this one's for you. Prague isn't just a pretty face, this city has stories for days. I'm talking centuries of history, from medieval times to the Cold War, all packed into one place. You can feel it in the cobblestone streets, in the buildings that have stood for hundreds of years, in the stories that locals will tell you over a pint of beer. Want to dive deeper? Hit up the Jewish Quarter, a powerful reminder of the city's complex past. Or check out the Museum of Communism. It's a trip, man. But honestly, you don't even need to go to a museum to feel the weight of history here. Just walking through the streets is enough. You're literally walking in the footsteps of emperors and revolutionaries. It's pretty damn cool. Okay, let's talk about the important stuff, beer. And not just any beer, we're talking about Czech beer. Did you know that the Czech Republic drinks more beer per capita than anywhere else in the world? These guys take their beer seriously. And Prague? It's like beer heaven. You've got breweries that have been around for centuries, churning out some of the best pilsners you'll ever taste. We're talking Pilsner Urquell, Budvar, the real Budweiser, and a whole bunch of other local brews that'll blow your mind. And the best part? You can enjoy this liquid gold in all sorts of settings. Cozy pubs with that old-world charm, lively beer gardens buzzing with locals and tourists, even riverside spots where you can sip your beer with a view. Trust me, if you're a beer lover, Prague is calling your name. Okay, let's be real, walking around Prague is amazing, but sometimes you just want to take a load off and see the city from a different perspective, right? Enter the Vltava River Cruise. This is the way to go if you want to up your Instagram game and experience Prague like a boss. Imagine this, you're cruising down the river, the sun is setting, casting this golden glow over the city, and you're sipping on a cold Czech beer. I mean, come on, it's the definition of chill. You can do daytime cruises too, of course. They'll take you past all the major landmarks, Charles Bridge, Prague Castle, the whole shebang. But for real, that sunset cruise, it's a game changer. Now, Prague isn't just about castles and history. This city has a playful side too, full of quirky and unexpected attractions. Take the John Lennon Wall, for example. It's this colorful explosion of graffiti dedicated to peace and love. It's a reminder that even in a city steeped in history, there's always room for hope and change. Then there's the Dancing House, this modern architectural masterpiece that looks like it's about to bust a move. It's so out of place amongst the Gothic and Baroque buildings. But that's what makes it so cool. And then there's the street art. Seriously, keep your eyes peeled because you'll find hidden gems all over the city. Murals, sculptures, installations. It's like a giant open-air art gallery. Prague keeps you on your toes, man. Here's the thing about Prague. It doesn't matter when you go, it's always magical. This city, with its rich history and stunning architecture, has a way of enchanting visitors no matter the time of year. Seriously, each season brings its own unique charm. From the vibrant colors of spring to the cozy, festive atmosphere of winter, Prague never fails to impress. Winter? Forget about it. The city transforms into a winter wonderland. The snow-covered streets and rooftops create a picturesque scene straight out of a fairy tale. Christmas markets pop up everywhere, the smell of gingerbread and mulled wine fills the air, and the festive spirit is palpable. Everything is decked out in twinkling lights, making the entire city sparkle with holiday cheer. It's like stepping into a real-life snow globe where every corner you turn reveals another magical scene. Spring, time for cherry blossoms. The city bursts into bloom with cherry trees lining the streets and parks. The parks come alive with color, creating a vibrant and lively atmosphere. People are out and about enjoying the sunshine, picnicking and taking leisurely strolls. There's a sense of renewal in the air as the city shakes off the winter chill and embraces the warmth of spring. Summer? It's beer garden season, baby. The city's beer gardens are the perfect place to relax and enjoy a cold drink. The city is buzzing with life, there are festivals galore and the streets are filled with music and laughter. You can spend your days soaking up the sun by the river, enjoying the warm weather and beautiful views. And autumn? Don't even get me started on autumn. The city is a riot of color with leaves turning shades of red, orange, and gold. The leaves turn into a kaleidoscope of colors, creating a stunning backdrop for the city's historic buildings. There's a crispness in the air, making it the perfect time for long walks and cozy evenings. The city feels cozy and inviting, with cafes and restaurants offering warm, comforting dishes. No matter the season, Prague always has something special to offer. So, there you have it. 10 reasons why Prague should be at the top of your travel bucket list. This city has it all. History, culture, stunning architecture, delicious food, cheap beer. What more could you ask for? I'm serious. If you're looking for an adventure that won't break the bank, Prague is calling your name. So there you have it. 10 incredible reasons to visit Prague. Have you been to Prague before, or is it on your bucket list? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more travel inspiration. See you in the next video.